This is my desktop trash can. Now I know what you're thinking, it's already perfect, it's pink, it's covered in ominous cakes, and it even says "we wheat." But that's not quite my style, so I'm gonna cover it in some leather. I measure the height of the tin and wrap the leather around it to get a rough idea of the length I need. Then once I have a more manageable piece, I'll measure it again on the bin and cut the edge some more to get a tight fit. I mark my stitching lines at about 3 millimeters in and punch the holes along the sides. The rubber bands are just to hold everything in place so I can start stitching the piece with my cat supervising. He also likes to give my projects the occasional chomp. Next, I need to cover the fudgy edges at the top. I start with a base layer to seal the leather, followed by a coat of grey edge paint. I could have done a few more coats to get the edges smooth, but it is just a trash can. For the bottom, I trace the bin and cut out a circle using my circle cutter, completely ignoring the circle I just traced because the cutter has its own measurements. I only lightly mark the stitching holes, then I pierce them at about a 45-degree angle with an awl so I can stitch the bottom to the sides using a box stitch. I also need a lid to hide the trash inside and to stop my cats from fishing out the leather scraps I throw away. I make a ring from a leather strip and stitch it together. The top piece is just another circle with holes punched in it for the handle. I round out the corners, sand them down, and then paint the edges like before. This gives me a little plaster-shaped piece that just needs the hole punched, ready to be attached. For that I use rivets, and if it looks like I'm scared of them, it's because I am. They wouldn't pop into place like normal rivets, they just kept flying off whenever I moved the handle. But I eventually got them set with my cool new press, and now they're not going anywhere. The lid is a bit curved from how the leather was stored, so I'll glue another layer onto it, which flattens it out and it also makes it a bit more sturdy. And the last step is stitching the lid together the same way I did the bottom of the can. And with that, my project is done.